Hi, welcome everybody. It's Mike Newton and this swing studio here at Lytham Golf Academy. I've got a brand new iron in my hands here from TaylorMade. It's the P750 iron, which I'm going to review for you guys here. So we've just literally received this down here at the Academy. Now, obviously TaylorMade have launched the P750, which I've done a review on my channel already. I'll put that link up there so you can go and check that out. This is its like smaller version. So this is the Tour Proto, they're calling it. So this is a lot of the guys on tour are using this iron. It has been a little bit later coming out in terms of fitting for retail side of things, so that's why we've only just received this here now, but very much a smaller compact version of the 770 iron. It looks stunning. First views on it, first couple of hits I've had with it, it feels and looks very classic here, so be interesting to see some real numbers here on GC2 when we hit some shots. Okay, so the technology in this is very, very similar to the 770. So they've got that tungsten weighting in there in the 3 iron to 7 iron here. So just reposition a little bit of weight. We've got some milling on the club face here in the grooves. Probably a little bit hard to sort of see that so close. It's going through what TaylorMade is saying like a multi-forging process here. So it's going through like, I think it's about 3 steps of forging this iron. So there's a lot more attention to production of this actual golf club. It's a thinner sole here, sharper leading edge here for a more better turf interaction here, and ultimately what TaylorMade is saying, it's more for the ultimate ball striker. So this is it's a small compact head, it's a thinner top line here, so it's really for the golfer out there who really is finding the middle of the golf club quite consistently and is looking to shape the ball and get a lot of feedback through strike, and this is really what this club is all about. Okay, so I've got this set up in a KBS Tour 120 stiff, ½ inch longer, 2 degrees upright, which is pretty much my spec. So I'm going to hit a back shot. This is a 7 iron. The loft of this 7 iron is 34 degrees, so it's not a strong lofted iron. So again, a lot of people out there, TaylorMade, think it's just going to be a strong loft. It's not like the M2 or anything like that. It's more of a truer loft, should we say. So we're possibly not going to see some big distances here, but hopefully what we're going to see and what we should be seeing is some consistent numbers here. So consistent spin, a consistent carry distance here, which as a better player, that's generally what the better player wants, is something that they know it's going to land there. They're not going to get some freaky long ones in there with no spin on it. So be interested to see. So let's hit a few shots. Let's get on the way, hit a few shots and give you some data and some feedback. So just before we hit some shots, I'll just give you a little close-up around the head of the club here. So like I say, the back of it here is very similar to the 770 in terms of the look here. At the back of it, so you've got the tungsten little strip there. It's obviously forged here. The sole is quite different, okay, so do ignore that hole there because this is our fitting iron. You can see the upright and the flat sections here, so do ignore that. Obviously a normal iron doesn't come with that, but it's got that slightly thinner sole on there, that leading edge a little bit sort of sharper, the same for that better turf interaction. Okay, a little bit of a better view here on the playing position. So minimal offset here against the 770, thinner top line than the 770, so it's definitely a more compact sort of head shape here. Again, if I just zoom in here, you can maybe just get the right angle here. You may just see some little milling of between the grooves and the club face here. Just see it maybe on that section there. But really, I think it's a beautiful looking, classic looking iron there. Really nice. Okay, so we're going to get underway here and hit some shots with the P750 iron. Okay, as I say, when I present this down by the ball, it just ticks all the right boxes for me in terms of what I look. That really sort of neat, compact look, thin top edge, very little offset there. But having said that, it's not like the old style blades you used to see, which were like really knife thin on the top edge here. So I think it is very neat and compact. You know, I think you're going to have to be a good ball striker to play with this iron or to get the most out of it. But yeah, it does sit beautifully behind the golf ball. Let's give this one a hit. Oh yeah, I mean that feels great. You know, I do like the 770 iron. Again, I've done that review on my channel already. I'm a big fan of that. I thought it gave some very consistent numbers. It felt like it was quite easy to hit. Obviously it's a slightly bigger profile to this 750, but you know, I think this equally feels as good. 701. it's a lovely flight, feels great. You know, the feedback from it or through the shot, it's a very, it just feels like you've got a really soft forged head in your hands here. It feels as good as any other forged on the market. Yeah, and it looks very consistent on the flight as well. Visually, as I look at that, it looks very, you know, the flights are all peaking roughly at the same height there. Now, as I say, it's not a distance club here, so I'm not expecting huge amounts of distance here. So maybe put this is a 7 iron, 34 degree loft, so maybe put this into more carrying around, I don't know, 160 to 165 area. Yeah, I like that. Really nice. Okay, let's have a look at some numbers. We'll see how that's performing. So let's have a quick look at some numbers here. So 4 shots here, got the averages along the grey box at the bottom. So 120 on the ball speed. The launch angle there at 19.5. Okay, so in the right sort of area that I'd expect it. Side spin on average is quite low, which is good. See, backspin number there, 7.7. So quite a high sort of spin number there, really, or higher than what you generally see with a lot of these low lofted power, you know, your more forgiving irons. So again, keep it TaylorMade here. Look at the M2. I'll guarantee my spin number will not be in the 7,000s. It'll be more sort of 5,000s sort of area. So this is exactly what this iron is more tuned to doing, is creating a more spin. It's 34 degrees loft, but it's more consistent or more control here, you know, as it comes into land, which is what all sort of decent players are really sort of looking for. So yeah, exactly what I thought it would be, carrying in and around that 162 mark on average there. So yeah, there's longer irons out in the market, but this isn't designed to be long. This is designed to be sort of ultimate in terms of shaping the ball right to left, feedback, feel, and playability and consistency of sort of numbers there. Okay guys, there we have it, my review of the P750 iron. Beautiful looking glove, I'm a big fan of that. You know, I think looks wise, it's beautiful. The feel of it off the face is as good as any forged club out there, which is what I'd sort of expect. Consistency of the flight was nice. I'm liking the sort of numbers I'm getting there. You know, I could quite easily put those in the bag. They're a really quality set of golf clubs. I think whether you're good enough strike-wise to use that iron, maybe you guys have got to go out there and test that yourself. But maybe that's where the 770 might just sort of be a slightly better option for some golfers out here who might just smooth the strike pattern a little bit, or maybe not quite as consistent, but still wanting a forged head, a nice look behind the golf ball. Okay, so it won't be the biggest seller for TaylorMade. I think this price point is slightly higher than the 770. So again, it might just take a few. Put it out of some budgets out there, but you know, if it fits in with your budget and you wanted some quality, definitely go out and test that this iron 750. Really good iron. I like that a lot. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Do appreciate you taking time to watch the videos. Please do subscribe to the channel. I'll put a link up here that you can go and do so. Comment down below any queries or any questions regarding the 750. Love to hear from you, and we'll hopefully catch up with you all very soon.